Florida State Seminoles offense comes on the field first today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line, those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
To the air, it's Holstein. Nice grab. It's Coleman. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So Alabama's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. And he's set. Here's 2nd down. The back's got it. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring the punter onto the field now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Pitch to the back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's in the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. First down here for this offense. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now it's second down here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Hey, the fullback's going to block the entire game. Number one, he's in the game. That's huge. Number two, they're actually utilizing him. They pick up the yards. I just love to see the attempt to get him the ball.
Defense sets the formation. It's third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Gibson. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the wideout goes in motion. Hand off to the right side. Some hard running there through a tackle.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
And the Seminoles are going to cash in this red zone trip. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Hop over the middle. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. It's a short gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? Now here he goes. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass this time. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Looking to throw. It's Fifita. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He gets loose. Crosses the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
To throw, it's Holstein. Going for his running back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down. They're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Davis. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a bigger one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Seminoles line up with a 1st and goal. It's an option look. Fsubama with a strong tackle there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Fifita. Caught over the middle. It's Young. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Peel. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. An inside deals now from the shotgun. It's a spin move to extend the play, pick up a few extra yards. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch. It's Young. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down. One more play before they head to the locker room. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That pass is caught. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa.
The Noles will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were sluggish in the 1st half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The offense looks fired up to begin the 2nd half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Back to throw. It's Fafita. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Powering through.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him, and now before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Alabama. And that will give them the lead now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. That's good for a first down near the 40. And the Noles looking to run some tempo here.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball down.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Play action here on 1st down. What a catch! They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
This one will be fair caught. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive.
Looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Fafita. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. Dropped for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Catch made on the out route. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Looking to throw it again. And this time it's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Wants to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Noles.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pounding away with the run game. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. It's Fifita. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made in space. Look out. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And that run produces a decent gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. And they pick up the first on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. A classic finish developing here and a chance to take the lead right here on this possession. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to pass, it's Holstein. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. They'll try and run it. There's the running back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Over the middle. It's Young. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. To throw, it's Fafita. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. You can't ask for more drama and a finish. A chance to jump on top if they can score in this possession. And now the first play of this drive will set up at the 37. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. He's wide open. Look out. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking downfield. It's Holstein. Caught by the receiver. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Same tailback, another carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And a timeout was taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. And he knocks it through. What pressure. That was automatic. A game winner. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.